Welcome to the Jolly Roger. My name is Chef Brian, and today we are going to be making our version of a mushroom chicken Florentine utilizing a crock pot. You can throw this dish in before you go to work in the morning. When you come home, it's already done. You just make some noodles and then throw this on top. So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna put everything in the crock pot except for the spinach. We're gonna fold in the spinach. But what I got is I got some mushrooms that we diced up. This is about 1.5 cups of sliced mushrooms. We're gonna go ahead and put that in. They're gonna break up when we stir this a little all together, but that's perfectly fine. I have some seasonings. I have in the description, I'll list them down, but there's quite a bit in here. For example, there's Italian herb, there's paprika, there's a bunch of stuff. Cavender's, salt, pepper, a little bit of seasoned salt as well. We have our onion. I'm gonna go ahead and dump that in. And then we're gonna use some cream of mushroom soup. This is a double batch, by the way, and for this, I'll put in the description a single batch for this, but we're going to use 2 cans for our double batch. You would use 1. All right, now we're going to add in a cup of sour cream, and I'm going to eyeball it, but I know about a cup, you know. And that's about a cup. We're gonna add in our chicken. I have chicken breasts today. You can use thighs if you choose to, but we're gonna cut them up into 2-inch strips or chunks, bite size. That's gonna go in. And then I'm gonna go ahead and give this thing a stir just to get everything mixed together. And then we got chicken broth. I'm gonna add 1 cup now, but I'm gonna look at it and I may add just a little bit more since we're doubling this. But we will see in just a second. Our chicken stock is gonna go in. We'll give that a mix as well. And then lastly, we got some spinach that we're gonna put in here. And then we're gonna cook this for about 4 to 5 hours until the chicken is done. But when you're at work, you can set a timer, and as soon as that timer goes off, it'll turn it to warm, so you can have a warm meal when you get home. Oh yeah, this is looking good. So after conversing with my producer, we decided we're gonna add a little bit more chicken stock. I'm gonna do, so this is a total of 1.5 cups, and we'll give that a mix, and then we'll start adding in our spinach. And this looks a lot better. It's just looking a little too much on the thickness side. All right, spinach, we're gonna fold in. And we're gonna put a lot. This cooks down quite a bit. We'll give that a mix. And then that's it. We'll turn this thing on and it's gonna cook for about 4 to 5 hours, like I said. So everything is mixed. We're gonna go ahead and toss in our lid. Put that down. Come over here, hit select. Ah, there's the light. And we're gonna set this for 5 hours, but I'm gonna go ahead and check it at 4 just to make sure that our chicken is fully cooked. And the only thing we got left to do is make some noodles, and yeah, we're basically done. So thank you for the suggestion, by the way. I'm excited about this, and we had to borrow our old crock pot back, so we're gonna use it for a little bit. Anyway, we'll see you in about 4 or 5 hours. Our crock pot is done. I have a pot of boiling water now. We're gonna go ahead and make some pasta. I have some penne, but we need to salt our pasta water first. Make sure we get enough in there. That looks good. And then we'll pour our pasta in. We're doing a whole pound. And then I'll give that a stir so the pasta doesn't stick. And that's gonna take about 10, 12 minutes to come to al dente. But let's look at our crock pot meal. And it is right there. Set that off to the side. Now, it's a little loose, so we're gonna fix that. So I guess the quarter we didn't need on the stock. But I have 2 tablespoons of cornstarch slurry. So what we're gonna do is add that in. And this is gonna bring it all together and make it nice and creamy. And it smells wonderful. And there we are, right there. May actually do 1 more tablespoon of cornstarch. So let me get that set up. So we got 1 more tablespoon of cornstarch. I'm gonna go ahead and add just a little bit because I'm just trying to get it nice and creamy. We don't need, you know, thickness. And I'm actually gonna add the whole thing. So that's 3 tablespoons. And this is gonna make a lot for leftovers. So I would definitely look at the description, and that'll be for 1 instead of doubling it. But that's looking good to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off right there. All right, so now we're just waiting on the pasta. Our pasta got done. I went ahead and strained it, and I'll show you how I'm gonna plate this. If you have long noodles, what I suggest is get a pair of tongs, and you can grab them and then kind of twirl them into the plate. But penne, we're just going to take some of our pasta. Probably should have used a bigger spoon. Oh well. And that looks good. About a serving. And then we'll take our chicken and spinach right over top. Just like that. And then I'm gonna garnish with some Parmesan cheese. We're gonna want a lot. Just so we can see it. And then I have some chopped up parsley, just to add a little extra fresh color. And then we'll wipe down the plate. Just like that. All right, I'm gonna take a picture and then we'll do a taste test. So I'm editing this video right now, and we didn't have a taste test. So I know y'all want to see Lynn. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna reheat this. I have our leftovers here, and then I have some heavy cream. So we're gonna go ahead and add in our leftovers. I'm just gonna do a little bit, and then I'm gonna add in some heavy cream. This is gonna help reheat and rejuvenate our sauce. And I already kind of preheated the pan to kind of make this go a little quicker. But you'll see the sauce come together. I may need a little bit more cream, but we will see in just a second. And then, like in the video, I'm gonna garnish with a little bit of Parmesan cheese. And if you add too much heavy cream, you can either add more pasta to reheat or just add more Parmesan cheese, and that'll help thicken the sauce up as well. So we're gonna give this just a couple of minutes and stir occasionally, and then we'll add some cheese and we'll get to that taste test. All right, I'm gonna add just a little bit more cream, just a touch, like a tablespoon and a half. But the moisture in the cream is gonna help steam the chicken to come back as well. And we'll give this just a couple more minutes and then we'll be done. Anything that's saucy and you wanna reheat it, this is the way to do it. Like if you take, you know, food from a restaurant home and it was like a pasta with a sauce, this is so much better than putting it in the microwave. We call a microwave in the kitchen Chef Mike, because there's always a microwave in the kitchen. And that's looking good to me. Just wanna make sure that chicken's heated through. And then we can go ahead and put it on a plate. So I'm gonna kill the heat. I'm not adding all of this because we have a small plate. But that looks good. This back here. Garnish with some Parmesan. And don't buy the green bottle of Parmesan. Like, you actually want to get a good block of Parmesan cheese. It makes a huge difference. All right, we're ready for a taste test. Let me get Lynn. Anyway, there you have it. This is how you reheat your pasta. Either you make it at home or you get it at a restaurant to go. You know, it just makes a huge difference.
Versus putting it in a microwave and then drying
and drying out, exactly. It's so much better the next day.
It's better the next day, and it tastes like You just freshly made it because you heated it up in a pan with the
Exactly.
heavy cream. Hey, I was gonna grab that piece. Almost shoved it down my throat.
Anyway, there you have it. Hope you like it. You know, comment, share, subscribe, whatever, you know, other YouTube people ask. That'd be great. And we're on a push for 500. We need, you know, 29 more people, I think. And leave a comment down below on what you would like to see us make. We're gonna do a drawing next week, next Sunday. So,
Wow.
well, it'll come out on Tuesday. So, anyway, peace. Bye-bye.